to the interview. Oh yes, I couldn't resist a chance to do King Haggard one more time, even in German, because let's face it, it's the closest they'll ever let me get to doing King Lear. And my jaw dropped. And Chris looked over at me. They were changing reels or something. Looked over at me and just winked.
Any other questions? Joshua.
I just finished reading Tamsin, and it has the Great Hunt in it. Watching
The
it
Wild
just
Hunt,
now.
yes.
The Wild Hunt. Watching the Last Unicorn again right now, it made me realize that he commanded the Red Bull. Was there any intention on that, or it's possible that the Wild Hunt was an
No, I never made any connection. I'd been fascinated by legends of the Wild Hunt, the Chasse-Gayere, the Devil's Dandy Dogs. I can remember writing a poem about the Chasse-Gayere when I was in high school.
I haven't found that one. Where is that?
Well, I didn't finish the damn thing. It's a fragment, but I remember.
Come on.
Who comes out of the wind at night? Who comes seeking the sleeping day? Panting spirit in frantic flight, shut the window and turn away. Down the dark you can hear him come, harried to hell like a hunted hare. After him in the darkness drum the fire feet of the Chasse-Gayere.
And you never finished it. Why the hell not?
Remembering that sidetrack.
I want to vote. How many want him to finish it? Okay, you're stuck now.
But that's like when I was working. There's an opera for which I wrote the libretto based on my story, Come Lady Death. It's called The Midnight Angel. And it's been performed in St. Louis and Cooperstown, New York, and Sacramento, but it hasn't been done for about 14 or 15 years. And now there's a new production.
This month in Milwaukee.
In Milwaukee. It opens on the 21st. And I remember getting acquainted. I'd never written a libretto, which was what lured me into it. And the composer and I got on very well, always have. And David asked me at one point, when you were in high school, junior high, didn't you write yards and yards of soppy romantic poetry? I said, yards and yards. And David said, then you trained yourself out of it over the years and you became a professional. You don't do that stuff anymore. I said, right. David said, well, see if you can remember how you used to do it, because that's what opera is. I remember him saying, don't think nuance, don't think subtlety. If these people were subtle, they wouldn't be in an opera.
But actually, poetry turned out to help him. I'm going to share a story. When Peter was in high school, he was going to the Bronx High School of Arts and Science, High School of Science.
High School of Science.
Right, which had extraordinary people. Actually, Bobby Darin was in